Double boiler, two nested handle soy pans equipped with a single cover which is used to cook food over boiling or simmering water or for the purpose of keeping food warm. The lower section holds the boiling water while the upper section holds foods that must be cooked at low temperature and cannot be cooked over direct heat like cream sauce and custards or melting chocolates. Size 11 to 30 quarts or liters. Number 7. Marmite. A special metal or earthenware pot with a lid and handles used for long, slow cooking usually to 8 to 12 ounces in capacity. And non-stick pans. Pans known by various brand names like Teflon and Silverstones with very slippery finish but one that requires a lot of care because it is easily scratched. Number 9. Ramekin. A small individual circular, usually white porcelain glass earthenware oven-proof dish from 4 to 15 inches in diameter used for egg custard, mousses, cakes, and baked eggs, and etc. Number 10. A roasted pan. A large rectangular pan, deeper and heavier than an ordinary baking pan used to roast meats and poultry. A heavy pan with an or without a rack or a cover. Number 11. Soy Pot. A round pot of medium depth similar to stock pots but more swallowed, thus making the stirring or mixing process easier. Used for sauces, soups, and other liquids, size 6 to 60 quarts or liters. Number 12. Soy Pan. A medium deep cooking utensils with one long handle and slightly rounded bottom, used with or without a cover, available in varying size from 1 to 1/2 to 15 quarts of liters. Number 13. Serving pan, a counter or steam table pan. A rectangular pan made of stainless steel designed to hold foods in service containers to keep them warm, used for baking and steaming and used for serving and storage. Number 14. Sheet pan and bun pan. A rectangular swallow pan to bake cakes, rolls, and cookies and for baking or broiling certain meats and fish. Size 18 by 16 inches, full pan, and 18 by 13 inches, a half pan. Stock pot. A large cylindrical deep straight size for preparing stocks and simmering large quantities of liquids. Usually keep simmering all the time and clean out and replenish on regular basis. We're going to talk about the knives. Number 1. Boning knife. A thin pointed blade at about 6 inches in length used for boning raw meats and poultry. Stiff blades are used for heavier work while flexing ones are used for lighter work and filleting small to medium-sized fish. Number 2. Butcher knife. A heavy broad, slightly curved blade used for cutting, seasoning, and creaming raw meats. Number 3. Clam knife. A short, rigid, broad blade knife with a slight edge used to open clams and selected shellfish varieties. Cleaver. A very heavy broad blade used for cutting raw bones and heavy chopping. Number 5. A French knife or chef knife. It is the most widely used knife in the kitchen for chopping, slicing, dicing, and so on. Describing as having a wide blade at the heel and tapers at a point. The blade's length is 10 inches for general work. Large knives are for heavy cutting and chopping, while smaller blades are for delicate work. Number 6. Oyster knife. A short, rigid, blunt knife with a dull edge used to open oyster. Number 7. Paring knife. A small pointed blade about 2 to 4 inches side of used for trimming and peeling fruits and vegetables. Number 8. Salad knife or utility knife. The type of knife used mostly for party work, cutting and preparing salad greens and fruits. Also used in carving fruit, roast poultry. Number 9. A stick knife. A curved pointed blade used to accurate cutting of sticks. Now, let's talk about the dinnerware. Number 1. A bread and butter plate. A 6 inches plate used for bread, desserts, and molded salads. Number 2. Cereal bowl. A 6-inch multiple-purpose tissue used in serving cereals, salads, rice, and desserts. Number 3. Dinner plate. A 10 inches plate used in serving the main course in each cover and formal dining. Number 4. Luncheon plate or breakfast plate. A 9 inches all-purpose plate for daily dining. 5. Platters. Oval shaped serving ware that come in varying size. Number 6. Salad plates. A 7-inch plate used to serve salads, dessert trays, or underliners for steamwares and even cereal bowls. Number 7. Soft plate. A 9-inch thick plate used in formal sit-down dinners. The flatware. We have to discuss the flatware. Number 1. Butter spreader. A small broad spatula bigger than a butter spreader. Number 2. Butter spreader. A small broad spatula used in individual butter server. Number 3. Dimity spoon. A 4 inches long spoon used for small cups of coffee after a meal. Number 4. Dessert spoon. A 7-inch long spoon used for cereal, desserts, and occasionally for soups. Number 5. Dinner fork. A 4-pronged high fork used for dining. Number 6. Dinner knife. A straight or serrated knife usually broad and with a rounded tip. Number 7. Dinner spoon. A type of spoon with a oval bowl used for dining. Number 8. A fish knife. An 1/2 inch long knife having a dessert shape at the end. Number 9. Ice spoon. A long-handled spoon about 8 inches long with a small oval bowl for all glasses. Number 10. Oyster fork. A 3-pronged high small fork for an oyster mussels and clams. Number 11. Pickle fork. A 2-pronged high small fork for pickles, olives, and some relishes. Number 12. Salad or dessert fork. A 4-pronged hind but shorter and broader fork for salads and desserts. Number 13. Sauce spoon. A type of spoon with a round hole used for sauce, approximately 8 to 1/2 inches long. 14. Teaspoon. A small spoon with an oval bowl used for coffee, tea, and occasionally for desserts.